Okay, so today with our kids, we're going to play a game called Get to Know Each Other's Faces. It is a sweet game. We've got a couple parts to it, but I'm going to get it started off right with the silly part, of course, right? Because we got to get playful to kick it off. So you're going to close your eyes and touch each other's faces. Get to know each other's faces by sense of touch, because we definitely know each other's faces by sight. You know, we see each other every day. There is definitely plenty of recognition by sight, but how well do we know each other's faces by touch? So we're gonna test it out, you know, and really spend some time there. Feel all around, feel all the details, check them out, make note of them, get to know that person's face by touch. And it's going to be silly, right? There's going to be some playfulness, some giggles. I mean, you might get a finger up the nose. So, you know, there's playfulness in it. But there's also sweetness, too. I love having my children's hands on my face. There's definitely this, like, intimate feel to it because, you know, only the people that are close to you usually touch your face. There's sweetness. You're just exchanging touch, too. It feels like affection. So that's the first part. Just, you know, pretend you can't see and really get to know that person by the feel of their face. Get to know that face that you know so well by sight, by touch this time. And then next part, we are going to tell each other, you can even write it down, but it can be a sharing thing, what we love about each other's faces, okay? What part of the face do we love of theirs, you know? And what faces that they make are our favorite, you know? Like, I love your eyes. They're so great. They're my favorite part, especially when you do this thing that makes it crinkle up to the side, or especially when your eyebrows like raise in such a way, or I love how your mouth can get twisted to the side when you're like really, you know, confused about something or shocked at what someone said. And you know, you're going to tell them all about it, but then you're also going to see if they can recreate it, you know, like simulate it for me, you know, do that thing that you do with your mouth when you are confused. And they'll try, you know, because then you're sharing it with them. You're not just telling them verbally what you love, but you want to share it with them. You want them to go and look in the mirror, or you take a picture of what that face looks like, because they don't get to see their own face. And you do, so they're not maybe going to know which face you even mean, and you might have to talk them through it. But you're going to try to get them in the face that you love, or, you know, the parts of their face that you love. You're going to point them out while that person's looking in a mirror, or get them to make it so they can see it themselves and they know which face you like. And they're getting to know their own face through you, because you're the one that usually gets to look at it. So that's that part 2. And then part 3 is just kind of what happens as the week goes on. Now that you've like played this game and you guys have like brought some awareness to each other's faces, I bet you'll notice a lot more about each other's faces as you go throughout the week. I mean, certainly after I felt my children's faces, there were certain parts that were more, you know, lumpy or different than the way my face feels. And so I started, you know, lovingly noticing them a little bit more after we did this. But also, you know, especially if you didn't quite succeed in getting them to recreate the face that you love, you know, you tried to get them to do it, but it wasn't quite the right face, and then it naturally comes up and they're making it naturally in confusion, you know, because that was the example I was using, and you're like, there it is, that's the face that I said I loved. Pause, you know, and take a look and point it out to them, let them see a mirror, take a quick photo, you know, so that they can see it. And again, you know, it'll be like you notice those things that you love about their face even more throughout the week, just because we've called attention to it. And then so keep playing, you know, keep mentioning it as you're going throughout your week, you know. So I hope that you love it, and I hope that you guys get to know each other's faces a little bit more, and it sort of brightens the connection between the two of you.